Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. It's Ian's birthday, so we might have to pop by Ridgeside. So go ahead and check our fortune and watch the Queen of Sauce. Somewhat mildly perturbed. Hate that sentence. What have we? Blackberry cobbler. Cobbler. I love cobbler. The first time I ever had cobbler, I was on a week-long camping trip. You know what? Maybe I'll tell you that story more towards the middle/end of this video. But let's go ahead and... Oh, one second. Hey there. I wanted to drop by and tell you I just started working as a farmhand for some local farmers in the valley. That's awesome. You'll be catching me around here more often. Dope. I love Scarlett. Also, you should totally visit me in Grampleton. There's a kiosk at the railroad station. My address is 106 Pondwood Road. Swing by sometime. I wonder if that's real. I wonder if we can actually go visit her house. We will have to check into that. But if you're not familiar with who Scarlett is, she is Sophia's best friend. So, I did while I was editing yesterday's video, I thought, hey, why don't we take that stack of logs and put that by our fireplace, you know? I thought that was a good use of it. Not obviously the cat demon. That thing burns everlong through hatred. So we don't have to worry about that one. But let's go ahead and check our cellar. Looks like we have a couple of cheeses. Nice. And it occurred to me to hang on to one of these cheeses, to one of these iridium cheeses. For the sake of seeing if it'll be any good for the Grange Festival coming up. I think that's on Tuesday, I want to say. Something like that. But you know what? I also realized, we can't age these? Because I'm on the wrong ones. I say we should try aging these cheese. I mean, it's going to take a long time. But, you know, why not? Why not indeed? So, keep those going long term. But let's go sell a few things. And yeah, as I was saying, it is Ian's birthday, so we'll have to pop up and see him if we can. But now, you know, Scarlett went and got my interest peaked. I'm wondering if we can actually go to Grampleton. So we're going to check into that as well. Let's see, from the Stardrop Saloon. Have you ever woken up in the morning and were too tired to cook? Wanting to have a nice breakfast outing with a friend or family member? Or just looking for some tasty food? The Stardrop Saloon presents a new offering. Stardrop Breakfast! Come by 8 a.m. to noon on Fridays and Saturdays to get a warm breakfast meal before starting out the day. Stardrop Breakfast. Have breakfast at Gus's. I feel more pride than I should about that, because we, you know, it's whatever, it's just a mod, and it's, you know, Gus is the one doing all the work. We just provided some supplies, but I feel immense pride at Gus being able to take his struggling business, his sort of like a monoculture of a business, and turn it around into something that not only is going to keep him afloat, but it benefits the town, and specifically benefits multiple of the town folk who, you know, let's just say have substance abuse issues. So yeah, that's really exciting. I cannot wait. There is apparently a whole string of quests. I think there's like, I don't know, at least 5 or so quests that go along with the part of a saloon breakfast. So I am more than excited to see where that goes. I truly can't wait. So, I'm not actually sure how the scripting works, how it continues from here, if we'll get a letter, if it'll be perhaps a new, hey, our secondary barn is, or coop is done. Well, I guess it's our tertiary coop, isn't it? But that's awesome. But yeah, so we'll have to keep an eye on the breakfast thing. Don't know when that is gonna happen, but I'm very, very excited to continue with it, because it's not only is it something I've never done, but it I don't know, it just feels different. You know what I mean? It feels like not just a character growing, but it's like it feels like the town itself sort of having a growing up moment where, you know, as a group, everyone is kind of experiencing this this sort of change for the better for everyone involved, and not because it's moving away from being. It's because it's moving away from being only a bar. I'm very glad there is a bar, but I think it's just nice that he is able to go ahead and open a restaurant and see how that goes. So yeah, I'm excited. I know, again, it's just a game, blah blah blah, but I get invested in these things, so I'm quite excited to see this all come to fruition. I'm also excited for this dinosaur to hatch. We'll have to recolor his coop. I'm not sure what color, but I think we're going to do that. I'm going to go drop off these couple of iridium quality goods we had, just because, again, I don't know what we're going to do for our Grange display, so it doesn't hurt to have, like, you know, a goat milk, you know, an iridium goat milk. We'll take that honey, because we'll put that outside. Yeah. Let's just have a couple of iridium things hanging around. Doesn't hurt. We'll go ahead and get that going. And I am going to go ahead and plop one of these iridium wool in there, just in case. I don't think it would be more worthwhile than using a bolt of cloth, but as I don't know, I'm going to go ahead and just err on maybe, right? Okay. I'm going to go put these vegetables in such a way, and then we'll get to the day proper. All right, see you in a sec. All right, let's go do this. Let's mount up, roll out, and sell this duck mayonnaise. Okay, for real. Let's go check out the train station. I'm really curious. It's only noon, so this will just kind of answer our question. And if we can go to Grampleton, then we might reschedule that. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We'll head up to Grampleton, and we'll still come back and go see Ian, because we have been on a spree of missing people's birthdays, and I don't want to do that. I'm starting to feel like kind of a butthole about it. So yeah, we'll get back to it. Oh, what have we here? I'm glad we came up here. Razmodius. Is this the way to the swamp? Ah, Sid, I've been waiting for you. It's weird seeing him in, like, purple again. Have I ever told you I used to be married? To Abigail's mom. No, she was something entirely different. Strange, I know, for a man like me, but it's true. My wife and I were together for many years until I made a mistake that drove her away. That was Abigail's mom. Her anger and envy were so intense that she turned green and began flying around the countryside, cursing everyone in her path. When I found out, I sealed this passage to her home, fearing that an innocent villager might fall prey to her dark magic. But now, it must be unsealed. For when we separated, she took my magic ink. I need that magic ink back. I would do this myself, but I can't see her again. That's why I need your help. In order to unseal this passage, you'll need a dark talisman. Talk to Krobus in the sewer. He should know where to find one. I'm counting on you. If you can retrieve my magic ink, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Now go. Okay, bye-bye. We look so surprised, like we've never... There she is. Oh, don't curse me. Oh, we got another one. Hello, Susan. What goes on in the day of the life? Wait, the day in the life. There we go. Hey there, Sid. I'm grateful you took time out of your day to visit me. I'm harvesting my grapes. I use handcrafted kegs to age them into wine. Right now, I can only brew small batches, but maybe Emerald Farm will become a full-fledged winery like Blue Moon Vineyard. Lots of money in wine. I'm positive Emerald Farm will do great, or what can you tell me about the cave up there? Well, let's talk about her. Aw, thank you, sweetie. I lived in Stardew Valley for a long time. Emerald Farm has grown so much in my time here. Seeing how much progress you've made on Old Man Farm inspires me to work even harder. Aw, shucks. I'm thrilled there's another farmer in the valley. I love her house. I need to finish harvesting these grapes, then off to the kegs they go. Have a splendid day, Sid. I love her house, and I believe I've mentioned this before, but I really do enjoy the proximity to the tracks. I really like the sound of trains, even close by. I don't know. I've always liked the sound of trains. Wow, there are so many ticket booths now. What is that? Where are we? We're not even on the map anymore. Holy crap, where are we? Where's Grover? Pondwood Suburbs. Wow, we really did get to go here. No way. It's the Pondwood Bulletin Board. There's a bunch of activities and advertisements. Wow. No way. Oh my god, no way. Okay, well, we'll say hi to Scarlett and then we gotta go. I'm a little nervous starting these new jobs. Wonder what Susan and Andy are like. They're very nice. Never you mind, they're very nice. Hey, is that for me? Thanks. Oh my god, okay. Well, I know what we're doing tomorrow. We're coming back here, but oh no. Oh my god, okay. I said that we won't get distracted. We won't get distracted, but this is so cool. I didn't know this was ever going to be a thing. God, SVE is... It is crazy. It is absolutely crazy how much that single mod adds to this game. I'm blown away. I am legitimately blown away. But let's go talk to Krobus on the way, because again, that shouldn't... Oh, excuse me, because that shouldn't take long. We don't have to actually transfer to a separate map to do so. Excuse me, Martini. Hi, Evelyn. Hey, Abigail. Should go say hi to Abigail. Get that extra heart up. Hey, Kroby. What's going on, man? What's that? You're looking for a dark talisman. Now that you mention it, I did have one in my possession not too long ago. Unfortunately, I dropped it while exploring that tunnel in the far corner. Things started heating up in there, so I left in a hurry and sealed the entrance. Seemed pretty sturdy, though, so I'll open it back up for you. Just be careful, okay? Oh my god, he's got a magic. So, you know what? Now that he does that, I remember what that is. Yeah, it's a whole thing. We're gonna come back to that, because, yeah, that's a lot. But it's marked. Oh, that bunny bolted. It's marked, and I will mark it down on my notepad as well for us to do. But in the meantime, let's go see if we can't catch Ian. Now, since it's a Sunday, this is like one of the few times he doesn't make it down here. He doesn't just walk down. And let's load up the old Grover in the Sky Cab. There we go. Oh, I love it. I forgot about that till we walked up here. Hi, Ezekiel. What are you doing? Okay. Ian. Who's got the Ian? Where might he be? Where is he being? And done. All done with the shipment, Miss Carmen. Awesome. All chores are done for today. She's like, Dios mío, why are you kids in such a hurry? But yes, your chores are all done, mija. How could they not be when you asked your friends for help? You make a strong point. And Sean, mijo, why is it that you work fast when you know you have to... Wait, why is it you work fast when you know you get to have fun after? Not like when I hired you and Ian to help me with those tackle boxes the other day. You were just sleeping all over. Sorry I'm having a hard time reading. Come on, Miss Carmen. I told you I was tired, because... Yes, you were tired because you and Mija here were building that dollhouse for little Trini's birthday. That's a decent reason. I heard my name. Are we playing now? Let's go! You kids have so much energy. But yes, player's work is done. You can go play now. Alright, even Sean's happy. Thanks, Mom. See you later. I am speed! Oh boy. Be careful. Oh, hola, Sid. Hola? You saw that, huh? How are you? I'm doing well. It's a very nice day out. You saw all those other kitties, right? They have energy for days. Sometimes I even think that meat... See, again, sometimes she shortens, the and doesn't. Other times, I'm not sure. Doesn't realize she's a woman now. But, you know what? I think it's me who's not ready to accept that. They grow up so fast. Feels like just yesterday when Miha was just a little baby. And I raised that little baby all on my own because her deadbeat father rarely visits her. But I'm happy she's turning out well. Well, I hope she is. I'm sorry, Sid. That was really out of nowhere, huh? Not at all. I get it. Gracias for listening, Sid. I'm going to take a small rest before I get back to work. It was really nice talking with you. You too, Carmen. I enjoy your positive outlook on things. Oh my god, we got another. What have we here? And so I'll be contacting Zane regarding the issue with the G Corporation. Don't worry, Shanice. They don't have any valid claim on the old school you used to teach at back in Zuzu. Oh my god, it sounds like she's actually doing something for someone's benefit. That sketchy corporation has been nabbing buildings recently, and it had me worried. Lenny, my company's representatives, has secured contact with Joja. You must have received their proposal of building a branch here. We will be discussing that soon. For now, don't worry about needing to cut down trees on the west side of the mountain. We have time to convince them for a more eco-friendly approach. Whew. I almost asked Lulu for help with this one. I'm not even sure how he'd handle these. I know the local store owners here might start to hate me if I sided with Joja. You bet. Lenny, why must you care how others feel about you first? Keep in mind, I'm not helping you prevent Joja. I'm simply working in the best interest of this valley. You best start to think more of being a leader rather than being a crowd pleaser. Yeah, because we need a pitcher, not a belly itcher. But yeah, I get your point, Maeve. Don't worry, I'll be doing my best. I'm not even sure if that reached you. And it's Madam Maeve to you. Yeah, tomato. I don't like Maeve, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, farmer. Just the person I needed to talk to. I'm not helping you chop down any trees. Sonny, please accompany Lenny and Shanice back to their residences. Give Shanice my grandson's contact information too, so Zane can discuss the matter more directly. Certainly, madam. Madam? Oh, that handsome young ambassador's number? Can you give it to me as well, Sonny? No. Walk with me, farmer. I understand that your late grandfather has entrusted Old Man Farm in your hands. Seems like a rather monumentous task for a former desk worker who appears to have little to no prior experience in farming. Hey, have you seen my farm lately? I'll have you know that I've been keeping an interested eye on that valuable and fertile land you now call home. I've had my hands off it due to legalities and out of respect for that rascal's wishes. But know this, I have high expectations for you and how you'll manage the use of that farm. All I want is what's best for this valley, and I'd hate to see useless assets in the valley lying around achieving nothing notable when it has so much potential. My point is, I expect you to live up to this valley's expectations, Farmer Sid. And don't let him and her down. Okay. The madam looks sad. Wow. That was a lot. Hey, it's June. Hey, there's Ian. Hi, Sid. You look tired. Be sure to take some time to rest. I will do that. Here you go. You remember my birthday. Thank you. This is great. June, you get one too. For me. Thank you. This is nice. Yeah, we're just, we're just giving everybody a little something, right? I want to pop down here and do some fishing. It looked nice. You know what? Here we are. Oh, thanks. That's cool of you. You're welcome, Sean. Floor. Oh, I like this. Thank you, Alyssa. I like this. Thanks. You guys are everybody's welcome. What are you? This is interesting. Oh, this is their help wanted board. That's cool. Yeah, whatever. Bring me an eggplant. We can do that. And I mean, I guess we can check this. We're not going to be able to get all that done. Brewing my own tea leaves, blade tail sturgeons. Yeah, we can't do either of those. But I do think let's pop down here and do a little fishing. Because when I was, when we had that one cutscene, I noticed these sort of coy-looking fish, and they intrigued me. So let's see what we can find. Ow, jeez. My reaction time on that was horrible. All right, see what we got. Nothing difficult. There we go. Perfect. Oh. Speaking of perfect, I don't know how I've forgotten to mention this yet, but tomorrow, Friday, the 13th of October, 2023, there are tickets going on sale for a Stardew Valley orchestra. It's like this, a curation of the soundtrack, done by an actual house orchestra. I am not gonna lie, I probably shouldn't, given the fact that I need to move, but I'm probably gonna look into it. If I can manage to snag a couple of tickets, I might just do it. And God, I'm hoping it. I'll have to go to either the Chicago or the Philadelphia show. I assume those are neither one is close to me, but they're the two closest. I thought it'd be really cool to see if I could just nab up 3 or 4 tickets and then give them away on the channel, but I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get any, and B, I have no idea how much these are going to cost. If they're relatively cheap, I legitimately might do that. But given the sculpin, but given the fact that I do have to move, if they're $100 a pop, obviously I can't go dropping $400 right now when I have to be moving. But and it seems like those kind of things, it always happens like that, like some big event like that, some sort of once in a lifetime thing, because who knows, they may never do this again. And of course it comes at a time when I need to be moving, and therefore do not have a disposable income lying around. Not that I ever really do, especially given that Christmas is coming up. But yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, you guys have to let me know if any of you are going to be trying to go as well. Obviously, who knows? I don't know if any of you would go to the same shows that I'm going to try to go to. Also, I know a lot of you are out of the country, so in that regard, I know that there were showings in Australia, and oh God, I think there was somewhere else outside of the U.S., but given that I do not have a passport, it was kind of irrelevant for me, even if I wanted to go. Don't get me wrong. I would love, just for the sake of, just for name's sake alone, to go to Sydney, right? But yeah, it's gonna have to be domestic for me. But I do love Philadelphia, and I actually love Philadelphia more than Chicago, if I'm being honest. But I do love Chicago, so I don't. Well, see, I say I like Philly more. I like Philly more. I don't know. I like them for different reasons. And if you're from either one, I don't at me at this, but I love the grime of Philly. I know that sounds stupid, I'm sure, but I do. I like the really just, it feels like an old city. You know what I mean? The everything's close together. It's built on top of each other. It just, you know, I don't know. I love Philadelphia, and I will say this is like it is definitely the kind of place where it seems like no one. You are either actively in people's way, or they don't give a shit that you exist, right? And I love that. And yeah, I mean, I get that in Chicago as well, but Chicago, it seems far more, for lack of a better way to put it, planned out. You know what I mean? Which, you know, I think obviously Chicago's very old as well, but not nearly as old as you know, Philadelphia. And I think there is sort of that there's sort of that effect when you have and you can find this even if you live in an area, and for those of you that do not live in America, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know anything about the way your cities are built, but if you find like the old area of your city, you may notice like, oh, the buildings are closer together, the streets are smaller, things like, you know, there's no on-street parking, you know, these kind of things. And, you know, because obviously streets were smaller, you know, 150, 200 years ago. And, so anyway, I've always thought that was interesting. And with Chicago, you get less of that. You know, it's far more open. It feels, like I said, it feels more recent. I don't know. I like I said, I really do enjoy both. Oh, you know what? I don't know what all we've taken, so I'm not gonna sell any of these. We'll put all of these in the bin to take to the aquarium. Oh, I guess we only need one, right? So we can sell the others. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. But I do, you know, I tend to plan a lot of my trips around what food can I get at the place, right? And you know, I love me a cheesesteak, and when I do mean the you know, just steak, cheese, onions, and then I like to get like some peppers, you know, and add to them, you know, on the side or whatever. But like if you go places outside of Philly and you get you know, you order a cheesesteak, they give you, it's generally something with onions and peppers and mushrooms. And don't get me wrong, I do love that as a sandwich, but after having been to Philly, I tend to be like, I want cheese whiz and onions, you know, and like that's it. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, once you've had it, it's a game changer. You know, it's I don't know. It's like how like a chopped cheese is pretty much just a hamburger, but like it's just different, man. I don't know. It's just different. But you know, when I go to Chicago, like I don't get Chicago deep dish pizza. I don't care about Chicago deep dish pizza. I like Chicago like tavern style pizza where it's super thin, cracker thin, and crispy. Love it. Sign me up. Oh, we have some poignant music. I forgot this was a thing. But you know, and don't get me wrong, I do slam some Chicago dogs when I go. I'll eat a few of those bastards. But you know, my big culinary thing I like in Chicago is actually there's a ramen place I really like. That's the big thing when I go back there. I'm like, yeah, I want to go to Friends Ramen. That's what it's called. I loved Friends Ramen. But I will say I absolutely love the Field Museum in Chicago. God. Anyway, all this is to say that you know, I want to go see the Stardew Orchestra, so you have to let me know if any of you guys are going to be going. Yeah, could be cool. And if you do and I don't get the tickets, I want to hear all about it. I'm very curious. But anyway, this was sort of a strange episode. We had a lot of people to talk to, and we wrote a few things down that we have to go do tomorrow or in the upcoming days. So, lot to do, busy beaver. I'm excited. But I hope you guys had a good time. be good to each other. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.